The wheels are only ever driven by an electric motor, and that means that we can control the engine that's generating the electricity separately to the driving speed and the acceleration. But we've also added another technology, which is active noise cancellation. So very similar to the headphones that you use on the aeroplane, we have a speaker in the luggage room of the car that will play the inverse noise to the engine and cancel it out. So when you're driving around the city, the engine can start and stop, and you won't even notice it's happening.
After 34 years of Blue Lake Homes, we welcome you to the next level of new home builds under a new name. We can't wait to welcome you home to Casimir Bespoke Building. SAFM News Briefing.
Good afternoon, I'm Celeste Mitsiou. Everyone is looking forward to gather round and ahead of tomorrow's opener. Crows legend Tony Modra is already talking expansion plans and which region could next play host.
Considering Fleurieu Peninsula, Victor Harbour is the #1 holiday destination. It'll be great to see it there one year, which I'm sure it'll eventuate.
On 7 there, while AFL boss Andrew Dillon has told us he isn't keen for the Festival of Footy to move out of SA just yet.
Our focus in Tasmania is on getting the Tassie Devils up and ready to roll for 2028. The SA government's been such a great partner. The South Australians and all our fans have just loved gather around here.
Another turbulent day for Aussie stocks. $47 billion was wiped from the ASX after Trump placed the most extreme tariffs on China of 104%. Treasurer Jim Chalmers is now holding an urgent meeting with the RBA and bank CEOs. Well, the US president has flagged he's targeting medicines next. A man is accused of stealing a car armed with a machete at Elizabeth East before leading police on a chase and crashing into another car, injuring 2 people. The 20-year-old is now facing a string of charges. GFG is being taken to court by the administrators of the Whyalla Steelworks. Port Mentha is seeking control of the Whyalla port as it works to prepare the facility for sale. And no winners in last night's Oz Lotto. It's now jackpotted to 70.
After this, there is no turning back. You sip the red can, the story ends. You sip the black can, you enter dreamland. And I show you just how good the truth can taste. Take the Pepsi Max Taste Challenge.
Hinkley isn't buying into the hype ahead of Port Adelaide's gather-round grudge match against Hawthorn. It marks the first clash between the two clubs since the coach was fined for taunting opposition players after last year's spiteful semi-final.
Emotions boiled over. I was disappointed in that myself. I've said that. I'll apologise publicly. I think it's time to move on for me, and I've got to focus on our performance this week.
And things are getting tense at the Blues. 4 games, 4 losses, and whispers are swirling that Michael Voss could be gone if they fall to the Eagles in Adelaide.
The Howie Games podcast, where the biggest names in sports go one-on-one with Mark Howard. Howie lifts the lid on the real stories behind the headlines. Download the Listener app now. SAFM weather.
Partly cloudy on the Limestone coast. Tonight down to 11 degrees, and tomorrow partly cloudy with a high of 29. Hamish and Andy are officially back with season 8 of their podcast. Download the free Listener app to listen now.